few economists see a quarter-point hike. Markets have pared back their bets of a half-point hike. So what could we get?
Well, Francine, I should say the majority of economists see a half-point hike, but there is this interesting minority seeing a quarter point, including Morgan Stanley and Citi. And that's because they point to the recession risk. NISA, the National Institute for Economic and Social Research, has said the UK is already in a recession. And then on top of that, they point to the labour market data. Yes, the labour market is tight in the UK, but it seems like we're past peak tightness because people are coming back to the workforce because they need the money to deal with the cost of living crisis. On top of that, these economists point to the international picture. Yes, the ECB and the Fed have gone for jumbo hikes, but don't forget the Bank of England went first. So they take Andrew Bailey at his word when he said that 50 basis points may be on the table, but it's not locked in. Okay, that's the rate decision. Alongside that, we may also get an upgrade of the inflation forecast and the growth forecast, and we're expecting more details on quantitative tightening, because this is uncharted territory for the BOE.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about QT, which is probably the bit of the market that's most interesting to some of the pound traders. Like, how should we think about sequencing?
Well, Andrew Bailey's already said that they're going to have 50 to 100 billion pounds worth of QT in the first year, active and passive. So what we're waiting for are details on the pace and maturities. Are we going to go out of QE the same way we came into it in terms of maturities across the curve? But I'd point out a couple of ironies, Francine. First of all, the Bank of England paid above face value for these securities. So when it sells them or they mature, the Treasury is going to have to cover the BOE's losses, and really it's turning a government cash cow into a drain on the public finances. And that's happening at the same time as the front runner for the next Prime Minister, Liz Truss, is saying she wants to cut taxes from day one. That's probably going to mean more borrowing, which means the Bank of England is going to be pulling levers in opposite directions at exactly the same time.